Chapter P block elements. In this we are studying group 15 elements. In group 15 element our next topic is nitric acid. First of all we should know the formula of nitric acid. Nitric acid is HNO3. One more compound related to this group is nitrous acid. इन नाइट्रस एसिड बेटा कोई भी अस एसिड होता है, जैसे इक एसिड से हमें अस एसिड लिखना है तो एक ऑक्सीजन कम कर देते हैं, फॉर्मूला विल बी HNO2. एंड देन इफ इट इज़ हाइपोनाइट्रस एसिड देन वन मोर ऑक्सीजन कम कर देंगे, फॉर्मूला विल बी HNO. एंड दिस HNO एग्जिस्ट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ H2N2O2, hyponitrous acid. So these are the formula related to acids of nitrogen. Then next is preparation of nitric acid. First we will study laboratory preparation. If we want to prepare nitric acid in laboratory, we will use salt of nitrate ion, that is NaNO3 or KNO3. When this reacts with acid, it forms HNO3, that is nitric acid, and other compound NaHSO4. Like that we can prepare nitric acid in the laboratory. If we want to prepare nitric acid on large scale, this can be done by Ostwald process. This is important process. Remember, Ostwald process is for the preparation of nitric acid. In this Ostwald process, 3 steps are there. First step is when ammonia is oxidized in the presence of catalyst. Ammonia is oxidized from air and catalyst is platinum rhodium. Then it is forming nitric oxide NO plus water. और बेटा आपको ध्यान रखना है कि आपने इक्वेशन है जो भी उसको बैलेंस करनी है. तो यहाँ पे इम्पोर्टेंट कंपाउंड हमारा है नाइट्रिक एसिड NO. आफ्टर दैट दिस नाइट्रिक एसिड फर्दर combines with oxygen to give NO2. NO reacts with O2 to give NO2. Then in third step, this NO2 is dissolved in water to form nitric acid. So like this we can prepare nitric acid. See here, NO2 plus water forming nitric acid plus NO. And this nitric acid which is formed by the Ostwald process is concentrated 68%. If it is asked what is the concentration of nitric acid prepared by Ostwald process, it is 68%. Then next topic is properties. Nitric acid is a colorless liquid and it contains, laboratory grade nitric acid contains 68% nitric acid by mass. And this you know very well what is the meaning of percentage by mass. Amount of substance dissolved in total amount of water or any solvent. Then structure of nitric acid, this you can make it HNO3. Here in this one double bond will be present between nitrogen and oxygen and 2 single bond will be present. And in gaseous state, this is also important question, nitric acid exists as a planar molecule. Structure of nitric acid you can try, you can make it in your notebook and try it. If you have any doubt you can consult it with me. And here one important question is, you see the bond length between nitrogen and oxygen. One bond length is 121 picometer, another is 140.6 picometer. Nitrogen oxygen bond lengths are different here. What is the meaning of this? If bond length is more means it will be single bond, and if bond length is shorter then it will be double bond. So here we know that if nitrogen oxygen is joined together with double bond or single bond, they will be in resonance. So the bond lengths will be different because some oxygen will be joined थ्रू नाइट्रोजन विद सिंगल बॉन्ड, और कुछ ऑक्सीजन है वो डबल बॉन्ड से जुड़ी हुई है। तो जो डबल बॉन्ड से जुड़ी हुई होगी उसकी लेंथ है वो शॉर्टर होगी, और जो सिंगल बॉन्ड से जुड़ी है उसकी बॉन्ड लेंथ longer होगी as compared to another one. Then this is next property important. In aqueous solution, nitric acid behaves as strong acid because when nitric acid is dissolved in water, it forms hydronium ion and nitrate ion. Hydronium ion is H3O plus, nitrate ion NO3 minus. Or simply we can write that HNO3 will dissociate into H plus and NO3 minus, and that H plus ion will combine with water to form hydronium ion. Then next fourth point is most important. In this question is concentrated nitric acid is strong oxidizing agent. कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड नाइट्रिक एसिड है वो स्ट्रॉन्ग ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट है एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द मेटल के साथ ये रिएक्ट करता है एक्सेप्ट सम नोबल मेटल्स लाइक गोल्ड एंड प्लेटिनम. सो द प्रोडक्ट्स ऑफ ऑक्सीडेशन डिपेंड्स ऑन द कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ एसिड. कि कौन सा प्रोडक्ट बनेगा वो किस पे डिपेंड करता है, इस नाइट्रिक एसिड की कॉन्सेंट्रेशन पे, टेम्परेचर पे एंड नेचर ऑफ मटेरियल, उस मटेरियल पे जो जिसका ऑक्सीडेशन हो रहा है. फॉर एग्जांपल इफ़ वी कंसिडर कॉपर, then copper if react with dilute nitric acid or concentrated nitric acid, it will be reacting in different manner. When copper reacts with nitric acid, one product is same, that is copper nitrate in both the cases. But if copper reacts with dilute nitric acid, the main product will be NO, nitric oxide. But if copper reacts with concentrated nitric acid, then it will be forming NO2. This is the major difference between both the reactions. Dilute nitric acid के साथ क्या बनता है, NO, और concentrated nitric acid के साथ जो NO फॉर्म होता है वो further oxidize हो जाता है because it is strong oxidizing agent and NO2 will be formed. So here these side products are different with copper. Remember this, if dilute HNO3 nitric oxide and if concentrated HNO3 nitrogen dioxide. Then next is fifth point, zinc reacts with nitric acid exceptionally. This is an exception, थोड़ा सा इसमें डिफरेंस होता है बेटा. when zinc reacts with dilute or concentrated nitric acid, zinc nitrate product will be same. The difference is with zinc it will be N2O. What is N2O? nitrogen oxide or laughing gas N2O. And with concentrated nitric acid and zinc product will be same, NO2. So you have to remember, if copper dilute nitric acid, NO will be formed. Copper concentrated nitric acid, NO2. This is the general property. But if zinc reacts with dilute nitric acid, N2O is formed. This is exception. And then when zinc reacts with concentrated nitric acid, NO2 will be formed. And copper nitrate or zinc nitrate, this is the common general product. Then next is some metals like chromium, aluminium do not dissolve in concentrated nitric acid. कुछ metals हैं वो dissolve ही नहीं होती हैं. ये reason हमने lower classes में भी देखा है, because of formation of a passive layer of oxide on the surface. ये एग्जाम्पल हमने वहाँ देखा है जब हम मैग्नीशियम रिबन को बर्न करते हैं तो हमें मैग्नीशियम रिबन को रब करना पड़ता है सैंड पेपर से टू रिमूव द पैसिव लेयर ऑफ ऑक्साइड्स. तो कुछ एलिमेंट्स हैं लाइक क्रोमियम, एल्यूमिनियम, these do not dissolve in the concentrated nitric acid. This is important 1 mark question because of formation of a passive film या passive layer of oxide on the surface of the metal. So these metal do not dissolve in the concentrated nitric acid. Then next is concentrated nitric acid, like metals, reacts with non-metals also and oxidize non-metals. So non-metal iodine will be oxidized to iodic acid. Carbon will be oxidized to carbon dioxide. Sulfur is oxidized to sulfuric acid. Phosphorus is oxidized to phosphoric acid. This we will see with the help of reactions. So first is when iodine reacts with nitric acid. What is the product? It will be oxidized to iodic acid, HiO3 iodic acid, and side product will be NO2 and H2O. Carbon reacts with nitric acid, CO2, it will be oxidized to CO2, then NO2 H2O side product. Sulfur exists in the form of S8. When this reacts with nitric acid, it will be oxidized to H2SO4, side product same NO2 H2O. Phosphorus when reacts with nitric acid exists in the form of P4, forms phosphoric acid H3PO4 and NO2 H2O side product. तो बेटा इसमें आपने नोटिस किया कि NO2 H2O सारी रिएक्शंस में सेम है और आयोडीन है वो आयोडिक एसिड में ऑक्सीडाइज हो गया, कार्बन कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड में, सल्फर सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड में, फॉस्फोरस फॉस्फोरिक एसिड में. And you have to balance all these reactions. Like this we can see, like metals, nitric acid can oxidize non-metals also. Then next point is Brown ring test. This is one important test for nitrate ions, remember it. Brown ring test is done for nitrate ions. And how we perform this? You might have done this in practicals also, 11th practical salt analysis. What happens? We have to take a test tube. In test tube we will add nitrate ion or whatever salt is given to us. Then we will add FeSO4 in this, ferrous sulfate. When we add FeSO4 after dilute ferrous sulfate, after that if we add concentrated sulfuric acid along the walls of the test tube, then a brown ring will be formed at the interface between the solution and sulfuric acid. This will indicate the presence of nitrate ions in the solution. क्या करना है बेटा, हमने एक टेस्ट ट्यूब ली है, उसमें हमने जो नाइट्रेट आयन या सोल्ट था वो डाल दिया, उसके बाद FeSO4 सॉल्यूशन डाल दिया और इनको मिक्स करके सॉल्यूशन बना लिया. आफ्टर दैट वी विल ऐड कॉन्सनट्रेटेड सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड ड्रॉप वाइज अलोंग दी साइड की जो टेस्ट ट्यूब की साइड है, वॉल है, उसकी साइड से डालेंगे सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड ड्रॉप वाइज. तो व्हाट वी ऑब्जर्व, एक ब्राउन कलर की रिंग फॉर्म हो जाती है. दिस इज़ नोन एज ब्राउन रिंग टेस्ट. तो इसमें रिएक्शंस कैसे कैसे होती हैं? नाइट्रेट आयंस plus Fe2+ ion from iron sulfate and H+ ion from sulfuric acid, ये रिएक्ट करते हैं और NO will be major product here. Nitrate ions will be converted into NO nitric oxide और Fe2+ है वो Fe3+ में ऑक्सीडाइज हो जाएगा and H2O will be formed. फिर जो ये NO बनता है नाइट्रिक ऑक्साइड, this will be reacting with this complex from the solution. क्योंकि सॉल्यूशन में FeSO4 है और वाटर है, तो इट विल एग्जिस्ट इन दिस कॉम्प्लेक्स FeH2O5 2+. तो अब जब इससे कॉम्प्लेक्स से NO रिएक्ट करता है, देन इट विल फॉर्म FeH2O5 NO2+. दिस इज़ ए कोऑर्डिनेशन कंपाउंड. इजीली ये याद हो जाएगा. FeH2O5 था ही, उसमें NO नाइट्रिक ऑक्साइड और ऐड हो गया, चार्ज इज सेम 2+. So brown colored compound will be formed. This brown color ring is formed in the solution which is known as brown ring test. And remember that it is done for nitrate ions. What we are adding in this? Nitrate ions, ferrous sulfate solution and sulfuric acid. Then brown ring will be formed, and brown ring will be formed due to formation of complex. Which complex? FeH2O5 NO2+. Then last topic is uses of nitric acid. Nitric acid can be used in the manufacture of ammonium nitrate or any other fertilizers, and it is also used in the preparation of some compounds like nitroglycerin, nitrotoluene, and pickling of stainless steel, ethning of metals, or rocket fuels. This is all about nitric acid, and after that you solve the numerical or questions or exercise based on the nitric acid.